fuck out of you, bro. Cause I'm about to beat the fuck out of you. I'm about to beat the fuck out of you. Hey, I want to hear those shit after this. After me. No shit, don't be shaking, bro. The game ain't started yet. Think are you shaking? The game ain't started.
EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Houston Texans.
I'm about to beat you
to do the honors. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. After the interception, here's Watson. And
he dropped it?
pass is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Come on, bro.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Tiger. Come back. Tiger.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He dropped. Oh, my God.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making
That's two drops. Come on, bro. I got to catch the ball.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Reset. Tiger. Come back. Reset. Do jet.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Trying to get
Good
it to Thomas. It's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The NFC North champion Chicago Bears, they take the field here again on offense. Their first division title this year since 2010. They clinched it back in Week 15 with that victory over Green Bay. Of course, Green Bay's had their number, especially in recent years. But what a season it's been for Chicago.
And when you think about their previous 4 years, 5-11, 6-10, 3-13, and 5-11 again in 2017. Now they'll have at least one home game in Soldier Field in January. This is a big turnaround. And I'd say go ahead and engrave the Coach of the Year award to Matt Nagy, their head coach. And it also will seal hirings going forward. Sean McVay with the Rams in 2017. Matt Nagy with the Bears in 2018. Look for those offensive guys to get the first crack at these jobs.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
This shit,
It's
man.
caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for the Bears on third. 52 yards. On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Well, Charles, you think about the Houston Texans and the turnaround that they've had this year, double-digit.
I have to jump in.
Oh, because you projected this.
Do we remember preseason? Was there something that was said in preseason
You want to
about
clear
the
your
Houston Texans?
You want to clear your throat one more time?
Let me clear my throat. Oh, sorry. What were you saying now?
Anyway, I wanted to talk about their season and their turnaround. Double-digit wins, and they're in the mix for a first-round bye.
And just the way that they played, I mean, let's remember, 0-3 start. Deshaun Watson said, hey, I don't know how much room there'll be on the bandwagon when we get rolling. But there's a lot of room on the bandwagon because they won 9. And they get back on the beam with a win against the Jets in Week 15. But this is a dangerous team with Deshaun Watson at quarterback, DeAndre Hopkins at wide receiver. They can run the ball with Lamar Miller. And that defense, they come for you, don't they, led by J.J. Watt.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete.
It looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Richmond. Come back. Tiger. Come back. Tiger. Do jet. Richmond.
Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 44 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Tiger. Come back. Tiger. Do jet.
On first and 10. Watson got some real estate inside the 30. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10.
Richmond. Tiger. Come back. Do jet. Tiger.
From the red zone now, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw.
Yeah.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of
You said
credit
what?
for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Throwing again on second and 10. Watson. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
You see I sit in their pocket, bro?
DeAndre Hopkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
Yeah, I play 2K more than I play Madden.
To the back of the end zone.
I'm a pro winner, Rex Center. I'm a sharpshooter playmaker, sharpshooter partner.
Bears coming out as they get ready.
I'm a pro winner, the Rex
Last
Center.
time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
92.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. And he finds Howard complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner.
And he can't get rid of it.
I got a spy on him, bro. Don't worry about that. I got a spy on his ass.
Able to run him down for a loss of a yard. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Go. 18.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Able to find Shaheen, the tight end. And rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Trubisky. Out left to Shaheen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot.
Now Howard straight. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now Trubisky. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
You shouldn't have went for it, bro. You shouldn't have went for that shit.
Incomplete.
He told you kick the field goal.
Unable to convert. And this Texans defense stands tall. Well, partner, league-wide, I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, and the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker. Yet pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Khalil Mack. In from his linebacker spot, he's able to drop it for a loss of about 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Damn.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Richmond. Green the line. Tiger. Come back. Tiger.
To throw on second is Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down.
Hey, you didn't block that nigga.
Watson, and down it goes. Jonathan
He came right up the middle.
in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. The Texans send the punter out. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
All they had to do was block his ass.
The Texans send the punter out. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 11. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Second and 10 is Trubisky again. Going up top for Miller. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Go.
Baby, come here.
On 3rd down, Trubisky forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as
Come
time
here.
goes.
Come here, baby.
Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As
I'm
they
on your
stop it
ass,
here
bro.
with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he
I'm
gets
taking
this
away
one
your
away.
first and second option.
Fielded at the 20.
Flag, bro.
Excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35.
Hey, that's field goal range.
And now
Let's take a
before this
shot.
first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Come here, mama.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, read the line. Read the line.
Hold on, watch out.
Richmond.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
I need to go back the other way.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the
You gonna
NFL,
score, bro?
and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
You talking all that shit about who out there scoring? You gonna score?
Get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans set to come onto the field.
I'm moving that ball,
They
bro.
built a
I'm
good
moving the
first
ball.
half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to
I got you scared. I can tell I got you scared.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working
Why you
with
blitzing?
them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them get off in the second half.
I got no time.
Any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson, though? Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders and Marcus Peters of the Los Angeles Rams.
Pretty good company. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Come back.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Step. Two jet. Tiger.
Give me some time.
Watson on 1st down. He's going to
Thank you. I've been waiting on that shit for them to give me some time to throw that shit.
inside the 20.
That shit been wide open.
Houston.
What?
DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Texans will extend their lead. Always always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
This is a whole nother level. This ain't goo-wop, bro.
Touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves
Ooh,
some
shit.
See what they have up their sleeve. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's flushed out right.
Give me that!
Throw it in coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
You didn't do nothing with it, though.
Well, partner, like we always do this time of year, with the holidays here and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Madden Land.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Madden Land as well. And hope that they're safe and they're happy and successful holidays for all. But as you said, happy for once. Usually you're kind of a Grinch this time of year. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my heart grew 3 sizes this
4th
year.
and 1.
I love it. I love it. Gotta get you some new clothes to accommodate that big chest.
But enjoy the holidays, everyone. Eat, be merry, enjoy your family time. 4th down. Here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
You threw it out?
And that is going to
It's
be
4th and 1.
incomplete. The Bears tried it on.
Oh, he did, because he was way down there.
And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the score is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another
You learned your
team,
lesson,
their
didn't you?
drive and will to come back and win.
Are you still blitzing?
With another score right
You
here.
still blitzing?
Corner, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he lost
Fuck!
the ball.
Oh my God!
We've seen this before, and we know
You got
coaches
out
do this and work it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
I can't believe you still blitz like I wasn't going to beat that shit. I was beating your blitz all in the beginning. What?
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky, flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer. Will that be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.?
He said to beat your ass in every
By
category.
the way, smart move, because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
I'm boosted. Nigga, I don't play Madden.
On 2nd down, Trubisky dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney.
I hope he ain't broadcasting this
For a
shit.
loss of about 3.
Yeah, you lemon.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Pushing his... Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he is going to get this to the 20-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Yeah. The game ain't over.
After the
You can see.
Here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
On 1st down, Watson eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Here's Watson. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker.
The defense says they stopped it. So a drive.
Hey, you know you was scared though when I threw that ball. Nigga, you was scared. I was at the 1-yard line. Nigga, you was scared.
It's going to affect the entire team, isn't it? We've been there before, right? We've seen it. That deflation can go through the entire ranks. They're going to have to really work to make sure it doesn't affect them going forward.
Over the middle, the Titans should be with it. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Trubisky with a give to Howard. Call it a gain of 3.
You fight for every yard you
Not
get.
the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize the strategic football and situation.
Pressure gets
I'm not, hey, you can't run, bro. Cut that shit out.
Zach Cunningham in there to pick
You better
up
sit in
the
that pocket
second
and throw that
sack now
bitch.
of the afternoon. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
You playing scared, bro. You don't know what you playing scared on offense.
Take over here. Been a
You're just trying not to fuck up.
for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now 2nd down.
Down. Flag 22. Flag 22.
Hey,
Two jet.
hey, this might be an interception. It's either touchdown or interception. One of the
Here's
two.
Watson now on 2nd down.
I told you it might be an interception.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone.
Oh, this might be a pick six.
Get away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Trubisky will throw.
Oh, I was right there, bro.
It's Burton.
I was right there.
Getting down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the
That nigga dinking and dunking like a motherfucker.
He
He's
did.
scared.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively, willing to get that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and leave the game out that way.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
He really dinking and dunking, bro. That shit funny as hell.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Yeah, you can take no shots. But you take a shot against Gua?
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Again on 2nd and 10.
fucked up touchdown.
Trying to lay one up deep.
I knew I fucked up. I didn't mean to do that
Nice
shit.
hit. Jars the ball.
I didn't mean to do that shit. Oh, he dropped that
This
shit.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Back up. What the fuck is
Now
y'all doing?
Trubisky to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside
This
the
is caught that
15.
shit.
Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 58 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the
This is a pick six.
play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Thought they had something going to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive.
That nigga was happy he's driving down the field.
Terrific play, taking the ball away.
I ain't getting 21.
Starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now...
That's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
That's amazing right
Into the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's QT. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. They were still
Oh, my God. And that's the way to end the game right there.
And your first thought is a bad luck that went into this one the whole time, that maybe they were seeking some revenge or just...
Oh, man, that's the way to end the game right there.
Are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
Hey, I told you, Doo-Wop, he beat you, bro. This is Doo-Wop win.
Out onto the field, and 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback.
That nigga was killing himself playing,
I
man.
can't throw 4.
No, what's
I could've shut that shit
interesting, what do
down.
the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zach Cunningham getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 12. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 25-yard line.
Beat this nigga
Time for
ass.
a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They've got good
Hey, you didn't know it was gonna be like
position
this.
as they come up here 1st and 10.
Richmond.
Throwing now, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Watson now to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come back.
Get out that zone, bro. I'm carving that zone the fuck up.
Target. Reset. Come back. Target.
On 2nd it down. Here's Miller. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now he's flushed out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
But no ticks to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long. It's Watson. And it's complete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt, the number 0. Silch, Nada, a shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is. And what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive
Hey, I gotta say that shit from my highlights. That last play I did.
Pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them? Going along with those zeros in the top column, too.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation.
317 passing yards, 124 rushing yards.
With that, we say so long. From
Add 124
Soldier
rushing
Field.
yards and 327 passing yards. You watch that? Did you watch it?
I watched part of it.
You missed the end. You should have watched the end of it. You said what?
I watched most of it. Same.
I came out through 2 picks. Hey, make sure you tell Gua I handled that for him. He ain't gotta be quiet no more. Hey, bro. Hey, my uncle said he want to play you, bro. My uncle said he want to play you. Hey, y'all be a good ass match, bro. He ain't that good at this. Alright, y'all can play. Y'all can play later. Another day. Hey, did you really think he was gonna beat me though? Hey, I thought you was gonna score though. I thought you was gonna score. Hey, how I knew I was gonna beat you though? How I knew I was gonna beat you because you was playing Guwap. That's how I knew I was gonna beat you.